Okay. Oh, a little bit about my career. My career starts when I was a really young boy. Age 10, I started with the recorder. We say in German the Blockflöte in school. And then comes later an organ, then comes an acoustic guitar. And then when I was aged 13, the bass came into my heart and sit there forever. This is when I was listening to a record of Benny Goodman in my friend's living room. And this walking bass grabbed my heart and made me a bass player. So from that period, I was growing up playing bass in different situations, age 15, 18, 20. And then when I was 21, my professional career starts. I got the offer to play in a very famous European jazz rock band, what's called fusion jazz rock in this time. It was in 1978. And this band is called Toto Blanque's Electric Circus. And I was a big fan of that band before. And then Toto called and asked whether I could join the band. So I joined this band in 78 and made some big tours with them in Europe. Played in that period with musicians like Jasper van Toff from the Netherlands, with Joachim Kuhn, is a German piano player. Jan Ackermann, the guitar player from Focus, was also one of the guys, and of course Charlie Mariano, saxophone player. And in 1980, I changed my mind. I changed everything, my philosophy and my behavior and also my weight. I lost 20 kilos of weight, shaved myself from beard to this kind of face. And I started in Peter Burch's Bröselmaschine, which is a famous band in Germany. This band exists since 1968, and Peter Burch is the author of the very, very, very famous, world famous guitar books. Playing guitar without learning any note and only with tabulators. And from this, I played from 1980 to 1984. And in 1984, I had the chance to meet Klaus Lage. We built a band, it's called the Klaus Lage Band, and from that period we had lots of success, lots of gold records, platinum records, and from that period I was called pop star. And we played with Klaus Lage together until 2002, and Klaus stopped with his career as a band leader. He's still doing music, but only in a small situation with a piano player. And from that period, from 2002 until today, I am working freelance musician with lots of people, lots of music, lots of different styles. I also produced for a very, very famous German jazz musician. His name is Albert Mangelsdorf. He died several years ago. He was the most famous German jazz musician ever. He was a trombone player, and I am lucky that I produced his most selling record under his name. This was in 1988. The record is called Listen and Lay Back, with this famous guy Albert Mangelsdorf, and I also had 5 years a band with him together. So, and now I'm sitting here at Andreas Kloppmann's factory and tell you these things. I'll reduce the tone. Yeah, and Andreas was introduced into my life by some of my friends, guitar players, which use the pickups from Andreas for a long, long time. One is Thomas Blug, and the other one is Ben Granfeld. And since 2019, we have a band together, and this band is called Blug, Granfeld, Engelin, and they are very, very satisfied with the tone of the pickups from Andreas. And so that I tried, I asked Thomas and I said, Thomas, do they also have bass pickups? Because I only heard guitar, 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 guitar. And then he said, yeah, they also have bass pickups. And I looked on the website and said, oh, yes. So then Thomas gave me the telephone number of Andreas, and I phoned Andreas and asked him whether it would be possible to give some bass pickups to my for my basses. I have, of course, about my lifetime, I have several basses, and some of them used a new sound or new pickup system. So I started with P bass and jazz bass combination, which I liked a lot. And so we made another agreement for my Fender Blacktop precision bass, which is this guy here. This is a P bass I was talking about. This is a 62 P bass, a Kloppmann 62. And this is a serial model with the stacked pickup system. So that means there are two jazz bass pickups in one, and Andreas has not this pickup in stock, but he said, okay, we can wire it from two 61 jazz bass cones together, and he formed this beautiful pickups and built it in this bass, and it's amazing. So this is my history with Andreas, which is very young, so 2019 it's yeah, this is a precision, not a Fender precision. This is a very cheap model, actually. It was in 1979, a Japanese company called Aztec. I think they don't exist anymore. It's very heavy, and it's nearly stays as it was as a serial model in that period. The wood is the same, and the neck, all these are the same. I have made a nice three-tone sunburst color. This was done by a company in Ruhrgebiet, in my area, and it was Clover. I don't know whether they exist anymore, but Clover guitars, they made lots of lacquering, lots of coloring for lots of brands in this period, from Warwick to Ash to different other German brands. And this beautiful color was done by them. Also, they implant my name on, on the headstock. And then I have the bridge, which is a Schaller bridge from Schaller, and also Schaller headstocks. The mechanics here for the headstock is also from Schaller. And of course, this beautiful pickup is from Kloppmann. This is a 62 P bass Kloppmann. Nice knobs, and What is very special in this bass, I have lights in the fretboard, also on top. So the dots are illuminated, which is a great show. So whenever I don't know what I play, I switch on the lights and then I ooh, joking. It's a nice gimmick to have, and I like that a lot. But beside these changes, the bass is very cheap. It cost, I think it was 290 Deutschmarks in 1979. And this is my most recorded bass for lots of hit singles and lots of songs and lots of productions. And it's a weapon I use every day. Okay, the other instrument I like a lot is this P bass. It's a P bass, although it has a different pickup combination, but this is actually a serial model. I don't know when, it's maybe 15 years ago, or maybe, yeah, 15, now it's 25. Maybe it was in 2010 or 12. Actually, it was when the P bass was 60 years, when they made the 60th anniversary. This bass was an actual bass. It's still a serial model, except these two pickups. All other hardware or whatever, wood and poties and knobs, is still the Fender, which was, they don't build it anymore. So if you look for this, it's only in a used market that you can see this bass. But they had these kind of pickups built in there. And this is what I said before. I asked Andreas whether he could handle that. And actually, these are not two jazz bass pickups beside. They are two jazz bass pickups, but inside one house. I don't know what was the name of that. Cover case. Okay. And so he had really to wire it very, very special, that two of these jazz bass pickup configurations fit in one of these cases together. And it was it's a beautiful work he did, and it's a beautiful sound, and I like it a lot. It's very versatile. With this is kind of jazz bass, so volume, tone. Although it's a P bass, but you can handle it like a jazz bass with that, and the sound is amazing. They're between jazz, rock, funk, soul, old wave, new wave, modern. I got everything in this bass.